tell me the process of the team, like new team, new coach, new captain, and the process of this future plans, and what about the coming season, the plans of the team?
I think you should be addressing this question to the head coach. I'm on the administrative side of the business, but well, this is the future. This is the future. I'm sorry. I was saying this question should ideally be addressed to the head coach. He runs the cricket business, so he should be answering this, the process and stuff like that. But if you ask me what the future, this is the future, what you see here.
I mean, I can answer that. I mean, we, 6 months, 7 months ago now, when I was appointed as head coach, I wanted to make things, make a big difference at this franchise. You can look back to our auction strategy, the fact that we only kept the 2 young players. I wanted to go in with a big purse going into the auction because I wanted to try and bring players and leaders like Shreyas and Arshdeep and Yuzi Chahal and those guys into the Kings 11 Punjab to try and rebuild from the bottom up. And the only way you can do that is with high quality Indian players. And I think we did a great job at the auction. I think we've got a really good mix of youth and experience. We've got really high quality Indian players. We've got some really high quality overseas players as well. So look, I couldn't be happier with the way that the squad's come together. We've trained well up in Durham, Charlotte. We had our first session here yesterday. I'm not sure if many of you guys were here watching, but the session we had last night was really good. The boys have trained really well. Everyone's happy. Everyone's enjoying themselves, and that's all we can ask as captain and coach, is that everyone's enjoying the environment that we're creating, and so far so good.
Yeah, Ricky, the question to you, how do you see Shreyas coming as a captain and the core revolving around Shreyas? Your thoughts on this?
Oh, look, I think like I said, if you look back to the auction, I think it was pretty clear to everyone who I wanted as my captain. And we got what we wanted. I was desperate to work with Shreyas again. We had a great working relationship at Delhi over a long period of time. He's one of the best players that I've worked with. He's a great human being. He's an IPL winning captain. You couldn't ask for much more. So we got what we wanted there. He's only joined the camp a couple of days ago, so he's starting to make his mark on the team as a captain and as a leader, and that will evolve over the next few days before we get into our first game. But no, as I said, I couldn't be happier. We've put a great squad together. We've got the best leader that we could possibly hope for, and we've had a lot of great times and success together. And I think we understand each other really well. And as you know, captain-coach relationship in any team is vital, and I know that we've got a really good, strong one here. Well, I think so anyway.
Yes. अच्छा गया साल से उठाकर ट्रॉफी दे जा रहे ट्रॉफी उसके बाद चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी great on number 4 and what would be your big number you favor in this team and why it is
so we already know that IPL is an integral part of Indian cricket, and if I would want to mark myself at some position in T20, it would be number 3, and that's what I'm focusing at. I wouldn't say that we are planning and thinking about what number I would be batting. This time I'm quite clear about that position, and I'm going to be focusing on that number. As long as coach approves with me. Question is for Ricky.
I think you're saying congratulations.
Congratulations, first of all, for this new segment and all the best.
So
you have a lot in the TV, like if you have players, you have got best players this time. So how difficult will it be to pick the playing there? And will you be considering the last year's performance, like Shashank is there? We have so many players who have performed in last year. So how difficult will it be for you to pick the playing there?
Well, we've got 25 players in our squad. I think when everyone finally arrives, we'll have 25 fit players in our squad. So choosing our playing 11 won't be easy, and it shouldn't be easy either. It shouldn't be easy to pick 11 out of 25 because we've got so many talented players, whether that be the more experienced ones or, from what I've seen, I watched a lot of video going into the auction. I had a really good idea on what youngsters I wanted to bring into this team, and we managed to get all those at the auction. And let me tell you, what I've seen over the last week, there's some pretty exciting youngsters in this group. So it'll be a challenge picking our first 11. We've got a practice game tomorrow and another practice game on the 21st. So things will probably become a little bit clearer then. But what you want in any team is to have competition for spots. That means that everyone's working hard all the time. You know, they're not wasting a single minute at training. They're trying to impress. They're doing everything they can to either get into the team or stay into the team. So, you know, if you look what we've got backup players in every important position, and those players will be putting a lot of pressure on the ones that start in our starting 11 in about a week's time. So we've got great depth, that's for sure.
Ricky spoke about his partnership with you, and you also elaborate on it and talk about the importance of his partnership so far as Punjab is concerned this year. हिंदी में बोलिए तो चलेगा.
देखिए, मैं इनके साथ ऑलमोस्ट 3 साल काम कर चुका हूँ एक फ्रेंचाइज में, और मुझे पता है कि ये कैसे सोचते हैं हर एक इंडिविजुअल के बारे में, ऑन एंड ऑफ द फील्ड हर एक जन को सपोर्ट करते हैं, और उनका एटीट्यूड ओवरऑल चेंज हो जाता है. क्योंकि बेसिकली आप थोड़े जगह में देखते हो सीनियरिटी जूनियर जो रहते हैं उनको प्रेफरेंस मिलता है, बट इनके साथ जब मैंने काम किया फर्स्ट टाइम, मुझे इन्होंने ऐसा फील कराया कि मैं बहुत ही बढ़िया प्लेयर हूँ एंड ये फॉर्मेट में इजीली एकदम एक्सेल कर सकता हूँ. तो वो जो कॉन्फिडेंस देते हैं ये वो एकदम अलग ही लेवल का होता है, और इनके साथ काम करके भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है. अगर आपका से फॉर एग्जांपल नॉट परफॉर्मेंस बट रिजल्ट इधर उधर चला गया, बट इनका वो माइंड फ्लक्चुएट होता नहीं है, एक ही तरीके से सोचते हैं और इनको सिर्फ जीतना पसंद है.
और इम्पोर्टेंस इस पार्टनरशिप का पंजाब के लिए,
और सॉरी
इम्पोर्टेंस इस पार्टनरशिप का पंजाब के लिए.
इम्पोर्टेंस तो ट्रॉफी जिताना ही है, वही है हम लोग का माइंडसेट अभी, और स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस रहेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि ओवरनाइट आप उठ के सीधा उठाओगे, बट जो हिसाब से हम लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं और टीम जो हिसाब से एक दूसरे के साथ अपना वेवलेंथ और कमराडरी शेयर कर रहे हैं, तो बहुत ही बढ़िया चालू है. और अभी मुझे सिर्फ एक ही दिन हो गया आके, बट जैसे इन्होंने कहा कि टैलेंट जो हिसाब से है इस टीम में, स्पेशली द यंगस्टर्स, अनबिलीवेबल.
Shreyas and Ricky, my question is to you. Like, is there both of you? Like, is there any extra pressure of having not won a trophy? This team has not won a trophy. Is there any extra pressure of this for you guys?
Opportunity. No pressure, opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a great challenge there. It's one of the main reasons that I'm sitting here now. I wanted a really strong coaching challenge, and we've got that. But there's no pressure on us. What have we got to lose? You know, we're going to go out and play a really dynamic and entertaining brand of cricket. And I know we've got the players that can do that. That's certainly the way they're going to coach these boys, is not to be afraid of anything. We don't need to be afraid of anything. We've got a great team. We'll have a great culture around this team when things get underway. And we've got good players. So what have we got to be scared of? I can't wait for the first game to come around, because I know when we get to Ahmedabad and we're facing GT in the first game, you'll see 11 Kings 11 players that are passionate, determined, daring, dynamic, and most importantly, they're going to be destructive. We're going to play some really highly entertaining cricket through the course of the next 8 weeks.
श्रेयस, आपने बोला जैसे आप कल की टीम के साथ जुड़े हो, बहुत जल्दी है आपसे पूछना, बट दिस इज अ टाइम टू आस्क ऑन फॉर अस. टीम में फिनिशर्स बहुत अच्छे और बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. Maxwell is the same role, Ashutosh is the same role, and Prachana is kind of a that.
Ashutosh is not here.
Ashutosh is not.
Ashutosh is in, Shashank is in. So how do you rate them, and what's the role? क्योंकि कैप्टन का बहुत ज़्यादा रोल होता है प्लेइंग 11 पे चुनने का, तो who will be on a finisher role that time in your preference?
See, that's not my job, that's coach's job, to be honest. But I would just say that they are phenomenal players and they've done it well in the past, and I'm sure that they will do it for us at any given point of time. And all of them, they have that capability of winning you the matches from any situation. And all I would like to say is that, you know, we can't decide at the moment. We've got 2 matches to decide. And obviously, you know, it's not my job. There's no pressure on me about that. It's coach's job, and whatever decision we take, we are going to back every individual who are going to play for the team and see to it that everyone gets the opportunity at the best way possible.
Last few questions. Anyone has a question? The back.
The team has not won many matches at playing at home since the last 2 seasons. So what will be your mantra for the team for achieving the results? Because in the overall points dynamics, it comes that all the other teams also play towards accumulating as many as points by playing at home. So Punjab Kings has not able to do that since the last 2 years.
Yeah, look, I think we all understand that if you're not winning your games at home, you're not winning the IPL. I think one game last season, won most games away from home last season. So one of the great challenges we have is understanding our home conditions and playing accordingly. So that's why we've got a training camp now. We're out on the centre block. We're using the wickets that are close to the middle. We've got 2 practice games coming up where we'll get a good idea on how the wicket plays, what style of cricket we need for this venue, what type of players we need. Do we need spin? Do we need bowlers over 140 k's an hour? Do we need the taller bowlers? What sort of players do we need for our home conditions? And we'll work that out, and then we've got to go and play. What's happened in the past is irrelevant. That doesn't matter. The guys that were here last year, we've only got 2 players here from last year, so there's no scars, there's no bad memories for this group. We're all about creating new memories and winning games of cricket here at home and making sure that when opposition teams come here, that they know that we're going to be really hard to beat. So that's the challenge that we've got, but one I'm really excited about.
Last question.
सर टीम बनाने का बट टीम को ब्रांड बनाने की जिम्मेदारी आप पे तो टीम को एक पंजाब का एक बहुत बड़ा ब्रांड बनाने का कैसे आगे का प्लानिंग क्या है और अभी आपने कैसे बिल्डअप किया क्योंकि एक बहुत बढ़िया सेटअप है आपके पास इस कमिंग सीजन में और फैन बेस के ऊपर क्या आप कहना चाहेंगे कि क्या फैन बेस बढ़ाने के लिए पंजाब टीम
बहुत सारी क्वेश्चन पूछी एक साथ में बट ये है कि टीम तो एकदम फियरलेस जैसे इन्होंने कहा कि फियरलेस रहेगी आपने देखा है कि यंगस्टर्स इतने हैं कि someone asked this question as to who's going to be the finisher. Look at the number of players, all of them are young, fearless. You've got a great coach, you've got a great captain, IPL winning captain. I don't think you can get bigger than that. The other element in bringing this or making this look like more like a Punjab brand is the number of Punjab players that we have. We have as many as 5 Punjab players. And the culture that we are building internally is again one of camaraderie, togetherness. There is a certain culture that both coach and captain are trying to build in. A lot has to do with and it resonates well with the ethos of this place. So that's the way we're building our culture internally. As far as fan base is concerned, we know that we got to win. That winning makes a lot of difference when it comes to fan base. We have a huge fan following, undoubtedly, but you will see that fan base grow this year in multiple folds. So that, in a way, I'm giving you a hint. So you will see what happens this year and how the fans grow.
आपको ये वीडियो कैसा लगा कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखकर ज़रूर बताएं। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, साथ ही बेल आइकन की घंटी को भी दबाएं। वीडियो को लाइक करें, कमेंट्स करें, शेयर करें। जय हिंद।